Thank you so much, Mr. President. Members, I'm proud to rise to present SCR 147, which proclaims March 2026 as Arts Education Month. As the chair of the Joint Committee on the Arts, I've had the great privilege of working with wonderful arts and culture organizations around the state to talk about how we can expand access to arts education and instill the values of creativity and expression and empathy in all young Californians. From Hollywood to Silicon Valley, digital innovation, to the dreams and legends that brought people west in the first place, Californians have always been storytellers. And the ideas that come from our state have shaped industries and technologies and public policy and our culture across the nation, ideas that grow out of our culture of creativity, innovation, and curiosity. Across our public school curricula, there's no substitute for critical thinking skills and social emotional growth and adaptability that our students gain through exposure to the creative arts. And the lessons in creativity brought out in arts education are especially critical today as students grapple with lingering effects on attendance, communication, and social interaction brought on by the pandemic, increasing phone addiction, and now the transformative effects of AI in our schools and workplaces. We also know that an arts education can connect to students that are most disconnected from the traditional curriculum. The kids that are oftentimes most at risk of dropping out or failing are able to connect to a strong arts curriculum in a way that the other portions of the curriculum sometimes don't connect with them, and we'll keep them in school, keep them engaged, telling them that they're good, they can stay there, they have a place there. So by remaining committed to making arts education programs accessible to all of our students, we're investing in the culturally rich communities and world-class career opportunities that they will inherit. Members, please join me in celebrating the many Californians working in the arts and in arts education, our wonderful arts educators around our state, reiterating this body's commitment to preparing our young Californians for success. And I ask for an aye vote on SCR 147.
Seeing no microphones raised for discussion or debate, Secretary, please call roll.
Allen. Aye. Alvarado Gil. Archuleta. Arguin. Aye. Ashby. Aye. Becker. Aye. Blakespear. Cabalden. Aye. Caballero. Aye. Cervantes. Aye. Choi. Aye. Cortese. Aye. Daly. Aye. Durazo. Gonzalez. Aye. Grayson. Aye. Grove. Aye. Hurtado. Aye. Jones. Aye. Laird. Aye. Limon. Aye. McGuire. Aye. McNerney. Aye. Menjivar. Aye. Nilo. Aye. Ochoa Bogue. Aye. Padilla. Aye. Perez. Aye. Reyes. Richardson. Aye. Rubio. Aye. Searto. Aye. Smallwood Cuevas. Stern. Strickland. Aye. Umberg. Aye. Valladares. Aye. Wahab. Aye. Weber Pearson. Aye. Wiener. Aye. Smallwood Cuevas. Aye.
Secretary, please call absent members.
Alvarado Gil. Aye. Archuleta. Aye. Blakespear. Reyes. Durazo. Aye. Stern.
Ayes 37, no 0. The resolution is adopted. Moving to privileges of the floor, Senator Allen, you have guests to recognize.
Yeah, members, in honor of Arts Education Month, it's my great privilege to welcome to the Senate chamber Dr. Matthew Espinosa Castro, who's an assistant professor of education at Sacramento State University and a member of the board of directors for Create California. He's here with his wonderful wife, Maria, who is a scientist, so I said they're going to have the smartest kids in town. Create California, on which Matt serves as a board member. It's a statewide nonprofit that's devoted to advancing arts education policy and expanding access to arts education programs across the state. And not only does Matthew hold degrees in elementary education, Spanish, theater, second language studies, and educational leadership, he's also an actor, director, and practitioner of Chicano theater here in Sacramento. Matt's unique background as an artist and educational equity professional has given him the opportunity to address shortcomings in our school districts and craft more effective policies. He works very deeply in teacher training, helping our teachers be more effective educators. His years of experience in the arts and dedication to holistic educational policy provide invaluable expertise to help guide Create California's pursuit of advancing high-quality arts education for all Californians. And in addition to Dr. Espinosa, we're joined in the gallery today by some local arts community leaders from Friends of Sacramento Arts, including Executive Director Allison Cagley, who's here, Robin Fisher of Claire Rayleigh Studios for the Performing Arts, Tara Sissom Pitaro with Sophia and B Street Theater, a couple other wonderful arts practitioners as well. So we very much appreciate you and all your commitment to our thriving arts community here in our state's capital. So in recognition of the work that all of these wonderful arts practitioners and educators have invested in expanding to arts education programs, please join me in welcoming Dr. Matthew Espinosa Castro to the California Senate.